To your colleague, Congressman Jamaal Bowman, he says one of his biggest concerns is non-defense discretionary spending. Take a listen.
While the defense budget continues to go up, our ability to feed our children goes down. Our ability to educate our children goes down. Our ability for workforce development goes down. And our ability to meet the complex needs of the most vulnerable Americans goes down.
It seems like the only thing that McCarthy and Biden were 100% in agreement on was don't touch the defense budget and don't touch the VA budget. I certainly understand wanting to honor our commitment to veterans, but can you explain to our viewers why the defense budget is bigger now than it was when we were fighting two wars in Iraq and Afghanistan?
Well, it's pretty hard to explain, Jake, and I actually couldn't agree more with my colleague Jamaal Bowman. He's absolutely right. And this is coming from somebody who is one of the most ardent defense Democrats in the House. Right? I sit on the national security committees. I fought for our country as an Army Ranger in Iraq and Afghanistan. I always put national defense and our national security as one of our top priorities. But listen, if people are hungry, if we're not educating our folks, if our infrastructure is falling apart, if our country is not strong in those fundamental ways, then what is our ability to defend ourselves with a military? We can have the best military in the world, but if people are hungry and the fabric of our society is disintegrating, then what does it matter? So I agree with Jamaal, and I think it's a mistake to do it. But again, this comes back to the fact that we don't control the House. Democrats don't control the House. Speaker McCarthy is sitting in that seat right now, and until we can change that, we're going to have to find the best possible deal forward to prevent a national default.
Well, it's not as though President Biden was ever proposing cuts to the defense budget. And look, if the money was going to salaries for our fighting men and women, that'd be one thing. But how much of this money is going into defense contractors? How much is going to Raytheon and General Dynamics? And why can't any of it be touched?
Yeah, listen, you're preaching to the choir here, right? There's plenty of opportunities for us to find more efficiency, to get rid of some of these bloated programs that really, frankly, aren't even in the interest of our national security. I can give example after example of things that we fund that's in the defense budget that actually don't further our ability to deter China, that don't help Ukraine, that don't feed our hungry servicemen and women, that actually are not making our military bases better places to live for our military families. There's lots of issues that we need to address in the defense budget. There's no doubt about that. And I agree with you. I do not think it's a good idea to freeze everything else, but allow increases in the defense budget. But Democrats do not control the House of Representatives right now. Republicans do. They have established that as a red line, and we're trying to negotiate as best we can to prevent a national default.
I mean, sure, and right now, but I mean, when you controlled the House, it was the same thing, too, when it came to the Pentagon budget in terms of what President Biden was proposing. But we are in the here and now. Democratic Congressman Jason Crow of Colorado, thanks so much. Coming up, I'm going to talk to Republican Congressman